Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Enter the Gungeon, where all of a sudden we don't really have that many goals left to attain. I think we've probably completed our Frightful hunt. Let's have a quick chat with him. Yes, indeed we have finished. And that's right, you couldn't have done it better yourself. You remember that, Frightful. Is his mustache a different color than the rest of his facial hair? That's weird. But the hunt goes on. Today you hunt the Mimic. We unlocked Pig. Okay, today I hunt the Mimic. Can you give me a little bit more information? 3 Mimic. You need to hunt 3 Mimic. Apparently, the plural of Mimic is Mimic. That doesn't seem right. I don't think that's correct. We cannot unlock the Gundromeda strain. Our dude on the carpet over here is not even back. It looks like we've actually almost bought all of the things you can buy with the currency, except, of course, for the last couple of things in the shop, which are prohibitively expensive. Alright, so what we have to do today is actually try to get to the end of the bullets thing, get to the bullets past and defeat it. But also, there's more gameplay modifiers to try out, so let's try out some more gameplay modifiers. Sure, I seek a blessing. That sounds cool. Nope, hey, that did... Alright, I do feel blessed. That was... okay, that was neat. I don't remember what this does. Like I mentioned last time we played the bullet, I thought she enabled challenge mode, so I don't remember what it is that she actually does do. We seem blessed, though. Blessed is good, right? That's got to be all positives. Like this. So, I'm not sure if we're going to fight the rat or not. I think it's gonna kind of depend. We should keep an open mind about it. We should try to maintain a position where a rat fight is a possibility, but it's really going to depend on how we're looking. Oh, my gun is changed. I see. This blessing is randomly changing my my weapons, perhaps? Because this is a different weapon, and it's less good. But then again, I mean, almost every weapon is less good than the sword. Oh, over here we got one of those creepy mirrors. Well. Take that, monster. There we go. We scared him off. Okay, we have acquired ourselves an airstrike. This is an okay item. Nope, no. We also acquired ourselves a small amount of curse, which has immediately bit us in the nuts. That's not... Nope, that's not a real phrase. I don't know what's going on. As soon as I started that sentence, I was like, where are you going, SB? Where are you going with this? What is going to be the end of that? And you know what the end of it was? It was that thing. Don't... I'm not proud of myself. This gun is terrible. I hate this gun a lot. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So apparently this is going to be a weird run. Oh, hey, now we have the tentacle. Well, this is a good way to show off a lot of different guns really fast. So the tentacle does this thing. It's... oh. We're changing guns very rapidly now. I guess it must be like after you deal a certain amount of damage it changes, because it didn't change very quickly while we were running through empty rooms. I wonder if it just cycles through every gun you have unlocked? Maybe some of them more commonly than others? And it looks like it can change even when you're dealing damage in a non-gun way, because it changed when we did our bullet dive on that guy. Alright, let's, this is a thing we should be able to do. We're probably not fighting the rat, I'll tell you that. Also, how would the bullet do the punch-out part of the fight, because he doesn't have arms? Like, I know technically you punch with your hands, and he does have hands, but something tells me that you'd be a really bad boxer if you couldn't, like, reach your hands out to strike enemies. Okay. I do wish that it gave you a little, like, an audio notification or something, because I'm rarely looking at myself when I'm fighting. I'm looking at the things I'm shooting at, and so it's a little unclear to me sometimes when the gun changes. So all of the chests are going to be non-gun things then, I assume? Hold on, we'll come back to that. We may or may not open that. Also, according to people in the comments of the last couple episodes, apparently that thing where a brown chest turns into a magic rainbow chest full of incredible goodies is, like, incredibly rare, like 0.03% chance every time you open a chest. So that's cool. It's cool that we got to see that thing on camera. Let's give ourselves the possibility here. We may go down. Well, I mean, we're going down either way, but you know what I mean. We may go down to the oubliette. This banana gun is not, I think, very good, but it is way more effective than you would expect a banana to be. Also, I'm a little surprised that you don't, like, you know, hold the banana such that it kind of looks like a gun, because bananas are, you know, the banana is nature's gun. Like, why is it a grenade? Why do you throw it like a grenade? Did the chest actually spawn in here and I just didn't notice? That's weird. Alright, we got ourselves some boots. Oh, the double jump boots. I actually really like these. Sometimes these will totally save your life. Well, I guess we ought to go fight the boss, right? Things aren't going to get any better. We've got an airstrike. We've got whatever gun we're going to have. These guys take forever to spawn in. I guess I usually skip the intros at this point. But look at them. They're so cute. Also, so very similar to me. Okay, it changed my gun. It's a little strange that the airstrike doesn't delete bullets. Most things that explode delete bullets, you know? Really trying to focus in on just this one guy here. Oh, we are now shooting fish. Oh. Okay, this is not great. Now we have a boxing glove. I mean, we're hitting him. Please stop shooting me. I hate this gun. I mean, it's probably fine. It's just... This is not a great situation for me to have... Oh. Not a great situation for me to have a new gun in, you know? Oh, hey, look, a gun. Can we actually get... Oh, just picking up a gun changes the gun that you have randomly. Okay, well, this is going to be a fun run. That boxing glove does not seem great. Nah, I'm not going to open any of this stuff. We're just going to break these. We're going to go ahead and oubliette. Maybe we'll get Sir Junkin. That would be pretty cool. I don't think I actually checked for secret rooms. I assume that there still can be those. Alright, where is the... Speaking of secret rooms. Did I not... I put out the fire in the fireplace, didn't I? Did I not actually go in there and hit the switch? Nope, I totally didn't. Weird. Probably I was talking about incredibly mangled English phrases or something. You know, I've been an English speaker my entire life. I am what is known as a native English speaker. I do not, in fact, speak any other languages. But sometimes, to hear me talk, you wouldn't know it. Hate cursed enemy so much. No, he's still alive. He cannot be stopped. Boy, it feels like we have a lot of curse. Doesn't it feel like we have a lot of curse? There's just like a lot of cursed enemies. Reload, reload, reload. This gun is okay. The damage is good. The damage is fine, I suppose. Oh, okay. Stinger. I like the Stinger. It takes a minute to reload. But it's a good weapon all around. Unfortunately, I'm sure we won't be able to use it for very long. My suspicion is that overkill damage is being counted toward the amount of damage that we can deal before the weapon switches on us. Oh, hey. I got a gun that has... Oh, right. The trash gun has synergy with... I don't know why I picked up the ammo. The trash gun has synergy with junk. It also has synergy with... enemies. Oops, I jumped off the thing. Yeah, it also has synergy with enemies shooting bullets at us. It's really helpful that it just leaves a bunch of garbage all over the floor that I can't stand in. How did I miss? How did I miss so badly? I mean, a stake is not... Yeah, see, it changed our weapon after 2 hits there. See, I think it is counting overkill damage. The bait launcher does a lot of damage, a lot more than it actually needs to kill those little enemies. And so in just a couple of hits, we've already hit the damage amount necessary to swap weapons, even though That means I don't get to use the cool fun weapons very much, which is a real shame. The good news here is that we will never run out of ammo. The bad news is that it will frequently feel like we don't have any ammo, on account of us only having bad guns. Okay, you can actually charge this weapon up, but you can also just airstrike all of your enemies. So we've lost a lot of what makes the bullet special, because that sword is, you know, amazing. But we are still immune to contact damage, and we can still body check people, and I think the body checking people thing might be a good way around bad weapons. At least in some room types. Probably not that great against bosses, because we'll bounce off the boss and then immediately get shot. Okay, when you charge the Halo gun up, it's actually not that bad. So, for a moment here, we get to use a gun that I actually really like a whole lot. I wish we found this thing more often, you know? It's just, it's good, it's effective, it's no nonsense, it has a couple of real decent synergies, it seems like. Come on, reload, holy crap. It takes a long time to get ammo into that shotgun. We've got our trident, which is okay, I guess. Oh god, there's a cursed spinny bullet slime. Oh, what is this? Oh dear. Okay, this is cool. Sort of. It's a homing weapon, unfortunately, which means that it thinks it knows better than me how to target the enemies. Is he dead? Nope. Kind of the opposite, actually. By which I mean he is alive. I guess that's maybe an unnecessarily complicated way to just say, no, he is not. How cursed are we, exactly? Because we've definitely, like, picked up some... We've changed to some weapons that are cursed, but I would have assumed that the curse would be purged when we got rid of them. It's kind of feeling like that's maybe not the case, though, isn't it? We're seeing jammed enemies relatively frequently. Okay, the Rubidyne prototype is a fine weapon. I'd be happy to stick with that for a while. It does seem like we're getting the lower quality weapons more often. Most of our weapons have been from what I recognize as the brown or blue quality pools. I mean, it's an interesting way to play the game, for sure. And it does kind of prevent the unfortunate, although sometimes very useful thing, where you get one really good weapon and then you just, like, never use any other guns for the rest of the run, because why would you? Well... this banana's not really that aerodynamic. Go toward the end. There we go. Is this that gun that scales with armor? Oh. Okay, we got this thing again. I'm not even sure we have this thing unlocked. Hold on a second. Can I look at this? Yes, we did unlock some stuff. Thank you, thank you. Okay. An initial burst of exotic particles triggers additional homing blasts. A weapon from the future. Perhaps a Gungeoneer from the distant future succeeded and brought this gun back. In the beginning, the Gungeon was formless and void, and bullets moved over the face of the deep. My immediate instinct was to pronounce the name of that fake book, Genesis, which I do not think is what they were going for, you know, knowing the game. But it's weird. That's a weird instinct. I understand where it comes from, but it's still weird, because, like, one of those things is obviously a word and then some more characters, and the other one is just absolute gibberish. Alright, well, we have a lot of keys. I suppose we should actually open chests for a while. Ugh. Well, now we have... What on earth do we have here? What is... We're not actually getting told what the name of the synergy is, because we didn't actually pick up a thing. This is the gunbow, a failed experiment. In an attempt to combine the combat efficiency of bullets with the stealth and recoverability of arrows, modern archers developed the gun bow. Well, all of them? Though it proved ineffective in normal combat, it has taken on new life in the Gungeon. It doesn't seem like a great idea, I'm going to be honest with you. For some reason, we have a synergy here that is... Oh, wow. That is awesome. Is it airstrike that it's synergizing with? Okay. This is great. Look at that. That's beautiful. Which sadly means that we will have it for basically no time at all. Yep, and now we have a bullet that shoots guns that shoot bullets. Works for me. If only we could go a couple layers deeper on this. What if the bullets coming out... Well, that's a mimic. What if the bullets, though, that came out of these guns shot guns of their own that also shot more bullets? Shotga-cola. That's just great branding right there. Highly caffeinated. Save the cap. I don't think I actually checked the other area over here for secrets. Nope, nothing cool is happening here. Alright, well, let's try not to get hit twice by what's-his-face? Because that would be an embarrassing way to die. Oh, it changed my gun. We are now firing a nail gun. I mean, this would suck. It would suck to get shot by a nail gun. I'm going to give ourselves the maximum possible room to maneuver here. Oh my god, the range. Okay, here we go. Here's a real weapon. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? This is not a good time for this gun. I love this gun, but this is not a good time for it. Just trying not to get killed. And my gun keeps demanding my attention, or to keep noticing what's happening with it. So yeah, it's definitely, it's scaling the amount of time we have with the guns, by the amount of damage they do, which means that you always get bad guns for longer, which is crappy. What are we're firing pots now. Pots full of little blue crystals? Take that. Pots that don't do very much damage, full of little blue crystals. The kiln fires pot. Okay, yeah, it does. It sure does. Gungeoneers tend to have little regard for the decorative pottery found throughout the Gungeon. To help quickly replace the broken decorations, custodians commissioned this pot-producing pistol. The earliest version fired the pots with too much velocity and was therefore discarded. Okay, so somewhere there is a pot gun that fires the pots at a much slower speed. Alright. Well, this has been a nightmare so far. Now what have we here? Yeah, may as well. Okay, angry bullets, hungry for more. I don't remember if we've had the angry bullets before, but sometimes when you hit something with them, another one shoots out. So, free damage. It's like free damage. I don't think we are going to buy the roll bomb, and I'm kind of nervous about trading away health. We don't really have a lot. Will she give us 24, and this costs 36. Okay, so we'll buy this, and then we'll sell that to her at a markup. Alright, so we just gained 12 casings. I'm going to do one more. Well, we're certainly in position to buy the Nod Key if we want to. I have no idea if we want to. I have no idea whether this would be a smart thing to do. We probably can't... You know what? The rat's hard enough. I can't fight the rat without knowing what my guns are. So we're just going to skip the rat stuff and try to get to the end. I suppose in a situation like that where I have a gun that I like, I should probably hide from the bullets and let them kill themselves. Because that probably doesn't count toward my, my damage toward the next weapon. Also, I do love the beehive. I don't like most of the homing weapons, but the bees are a little more persistent and quite a bit smarter than most of the homing projectiles. Oh, it's the alien engine thing. Well, it's a powerful weapon. It does a lot of damage really quickly. You just have to be right up on top of the enemy when you use it. Ow. Well, I guess that was effective health neutral. Stupid engine thing. Okay, now we have a real gun. Huh, why is it... So this is the Gilded Hydra. This should have a ton of ammo in the mag, but it only had one shot. We're missing a lot of health. And it seemed like last time we got it, it also didn't have enough ammo, but then got a bunch more ammo after we took a hit. So I wonder if it's some element of the weird mode that we're in. It's just not figuring out your health correctly when you initially get it. Your level of health needs to change for it to recheck. Man, I was really enjoying that science kitten. Okay, now we have a gun that has a fishtail. You know, the Siren, a Mer shotgun. Prevents goop effects, and it gave us a synergy. But we had the fish gun right before this. I wonder if it was a synergy with the fish gun. Ow, I actually just walked right into a saw blade. Okay, well, we just unlocked you. The Baby Good Mimic. This abandoned baby mimic misses its siblings and imprints on the first follower it sees. Imitation love. That's probably almost as good as the real thing. More importantly, how would you ever know the difference? Okay, now we have the green flare gun with the infinite burn time. It's actually not a terrible weapon. Not amazing, but it's not terrible. It is maybe not what I would like to have for fighting a boss. Let's see if we can... Of course, now that I've said that, we will get it again. Oh my god, all of these barrels. Weapons that only have one projectile that shoots every couple of seconds really should not have their projectile eaten by random garbage on the floor. Also, I guess I don't have to actually care about those Lobulons, because I think they can't actually deal damage to us. Okay, it's going to take a long time to kill this bullet. I don't know what one of the bat bullet guys is called a bullet. I don't know if it's the big one or the little one, but we could check. Why don't we check? We never look at the enemies part of this book. It actually has a lot of good flavor text in it. So this guy is a king bullet, a big bat bullet. Are there entries for all the little ones? There are. Bats that once nested here have been transformed by the great bullet, able to fly at high speeds to attack, but unable to survive the force of impact. Shotgats split themselves in two. Grenats explode on impact. Their discarded pins are a valuable component in gungeration. And here we have the spirit. You know, a spirit. The ghosts of bullets who died valiantly returned from beyond the curtain. Hollow bullets are able to reposition themselves before impact, giving them the appearance of attacking in numbers. It doesn't help that they also attack in numbers, usually. So this little dude needs me to find another follower, I guess? He seems to not do anything right now. Yeah, that's good. This is a gunfight, but why didn't I throw some paper airplanes at him? I was talking trash, but this is actually... seems to be an okay gun. We have... That looks... Yeah, I was going to say, that looks super fake. Are you telling me that's not fake? We have 2 keys. Do I actually want to spend my keys on a blue chest and a brown chest? We have a lot of money. We'll be able to buy a key on the next floor. You know what? Let's go ahead and do it. Okay, these are the explosion sunglasses. And then, actually, I guess we know this is going to be a gun, so we shouldn't open it. I should just destroy it. Right? Because we already got this guy from the other chest on this floor. And the chests are always one gun and one other thing. So we're better off just destroying that. Oh man, if we got Sir Junkin now with a baby mimic who might imitate him, and also 3 junks counting upward. We could be in a real good spot here. Chaos Amulet and the Frost Amulet. I actually really would like to get some amulets. If we're going to have very unpredictable weapons, having a lot of blanks is probably a good thing. Okay, if we're going to go into this boss fight, we should probably have a little bit more health. I don't usually want to buy health, but I'm just a little nervous about our offensive capabilities. Please don't be the Ammoconda. Damn it. I don't like fighting the Ammoconda at the best of times, and this is not that thing that I just said. Okay, you know, he's doing something. What kind of explosion doesn't eat bullets? Can you believe this? Alright, we're gonna, like, cycle through guns really quickly during boss fights, and I'm just not gonna have time to talk about all of them, so I hope you are all doing a good job of keeping up with what's going on here. We actually did manage the thing. Yeah, actually, the baby mimic seems fine without having anything to imitate. He's doing great work. Alright, so we are on a pistol now. Is this Shades' pistol? We look pretty cool. Oh, you know what? It's the other one. That gives you a discount in the shop. That's right. I'm going to go spend on an amulet. Actually, I'm coming around on these. I used to not think much of them, but the Frost Amulet's probably good enough. I don't remember exactly what the Chaos one does. It might just be all of your blanks randomly do one of the amulet effects, in which case it's not actually very good. It's not better than the Frost Amulet, which probably has the most valuable effect. Okay, let us continue. I mean, we're making it. I don't feel particularly secure about how we're making it, but we're making it. Always gotta break everything. Maximum smashy. Well, I'll tell you what. I can see why I didn't remember what the princess there did, because this is not something I will do again. I don't think this is more fun than the base experience of the game. Very unreliable. That seems like a fine time for an airstrike, because screw those guys. The airstrike was a really good pull. It's nice to have a good active item early on in this run. Honestly, the baby mimic seems like he's maybe better than most familiars. He's really doing great damage. So, hopefully you guys are all seeing here why I am not a big fan of this weapon in general. Damage is just really bad. This weapon, on the other hand, God, look at the effect we're getting from the angry bullets. It's so good. Okay. We could really use like a couple of more cool passives. Oh, I devolved him. That's actually kind of bad, because he was almost dead, and it definitely turned him into a blue shotgun guy who has full health. I wish when it devolved them, it at least kept their percentage. Okay, we devolved that dude into somebody who couldn't fly while he was over the pit. This gun's actual damage output is not very good, and so we are stuck with it forever. Now, I kind of forgot that we have the double jump boots. Ow. Shoot. Well, we definitely opened this. That's a shame. We got the Heck Blaster, and it was replaced with... what? The Life Orb. Drains will from foes. An item to be held by a Gungeoneer. Can be used to weaponize stolen will against the holder's enemies. Huh. Alright, well we traded a blank for a heart, which is a full heart, which is usually more than you would get out of a blank, so I guess that was good. Usually a blank is worth half a heart, right? I wish that there was something like a little bit more involved mechanically going on here. What I'm thinking is that it would be cool if there was a way to like... Oh, I was expecting that guy to be riding in the minecart. And so you just catch him with that when he came around. Get them both in the same airstrike. But it would be cool if there was some kind of way to level up the types of guns that you're going to get. So you, as the run goes on, you get less and less likely to... Oh, Jesus. Fired a gun that shoots fire while I was standing in flammable oil. Oh, it's this thing, this ant. Huh. I definitely tried to double jump there. I might have jumped twice already by the time I hit the button there. The Gungeon ant, like, it shoots oil until you reload it, and then it shoots fire until you reload it, and then, you know, it switches back and forth. So that is why I set myself on fire so many times in that room. Alright, now we just have the blooper, which is a good gun. Lots of knockback, fair amount of damage. Seems pretty okay. Oh hey, super meat gun. Seems pretty alright. Alright, so we know the other chest on this floor is not a gun chest. It behooves us to find that as quickly as possible. And I would really love it if we could find, like, if we could get one more heart container. That would be really cool. 5 is probably enough to actually finish the run, the normal run. We got the little bomber. I hate this thing. And remarkably, the angry bullets have actually made it worse because it's no longer exploding on contact. It's shooting off in another direction after hitting. Man, what a slow, bad gun. Okay, we just unlocked these recently. I think I can guess what they do. A new type of ammunition developed after careful study of the shotgun full of love. During the forging process, each round is quenched in the tears of young and unnoticed bulletkin. Is that really... I would think that would be the opposite of charming. Alright, well, we're going to go in here, and it's going to change our weapon, which probably will be for the best. It'd be hard to have a worse weapon than that one. Not actually hitting him. This shotgun has very limited range. Who would have thought? Okay, this is actually a pretty bad weapon for this fight. This I can work with. Maybe. I'm actually very close to getting hit constantly with it, so maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, I mean, we're doing good damage. Stupid grenade thing. I think in terms of, oh yeah, the composite gun. I love this thing. Now we have a golden gun. Okay. Almost lost our flawless there. I hate how much fire is on the floor right now. Okay, I'm really glad that killed him, because we were gonna get hit there. I was about to say something, and I don't remember what. Thank God we got out of that fight intact. So now I'm feeling pretty good about our chances of winning, honestly. As long as we don't get, like, a really weird bad gun at a really weird moment, I think we should be fine. I have feelings about that spice, but I think we're gonna just go ahead and move on. Alright, here's where the game actually starts getting difficult. It's nice to get 2 master rounds in the first 3 floors, because this is where you want to have the health. Alright, so what we have here is a cannon charge it up, and then shoot, yeah, cannonballs, except, wow. We have a number of bullet effects, and so things are getting a little weird. Oh, hold on, we gotta wait till those reset now, because I panicked. Why did I shoot at that guy? I know that guy's not actually a real enemy. He's a fake enemy made of bullets. Which sounds ridiculous in real life for one reason, and ridiculous in the Gungeon for a different reason. We shot that guy with the Tiger of Love. It's incredible. Imagine the experience that he just had. Imagine how confusing that must have been for him. Hell, I did it. I don't really understand it. Okay, if we could get that uranium amulet, that would be cool. Also, table tech blanks when you have an amulet is pretty good. Yeah, honestly, this mimic kind of rules. I think it may now be the case that we don't actually want to pick up another familiar. That was so lucky. I destroyed that that frost block guy right before, I mean, maybe like the frame before he hit me. Okay, we may have to come back for some medicine later. Man, there are so many enemies where charging them just does not help the situation even a tiny little bit. Okay, I'm pretty sure the zombies can't hurt us. I'm not sure if their bite attack is considered to be contact damage or like a real attack. This what appears to be a golden gun seems to be quite good. So enemies just sneaking up on me. Oh, and now we have the slings. The sling is a charged attack gun, and it's bad in the way that a lot of these single-shot charged attack guns are. But it's actually quite good against bosses just because it really does a lot of damage to bosses. And now we have our beloved freeze ray again. Jeez, that was fast. We lost that immediately. So it seems like it's not just that doing enough damage makes you lose your... makes you change your gun. But it also seems like there's maybe a different amount of damage for each gun, or maybe it's that each time you generate a gun, it like picks a value between, 1 and n. You know what? I don't want to mess with this guy. Okay, that was a dumb thing to do. I should not have just panic fired at this enemy of all enemies. This gun is terrible. It would be less bad if it was finished. Hey, Mimic, feel free to, actually do a thing. The Mimic is only firing at it while it's doing its bullet-catching dance. Actually, not that different from me. Come on, come on, come on. Die! Oh my god, this thing has so much health, and our gun is so terrible. I can only hit it with 1 out of every 10 shots. I do appreciate the commonness of the bait launcher, though. If we have to be getting strange, goofy guns all the time, this is the kind of strange, goofy gun I want to get. Also, sometimes the stakes charm enemies. We feed them our... Nope, I was... Okay, well, I guess I started saying it, so I should probably finish it now so as not to leave you in suspense. But what I was about to say, like it was a totally okay and normal thing, is we feed them our love steak. And I just want you to understand now that I hear it, I understand what I'm doing. Alright, well, I guess we're just going to trash this, because we don't have the ability to buy a key fast enough. Hopefully that red chest is the item chest and not the gun chest. I would love a red quality, passive item. Because I'm actually pretty okay with our use item. Although, if the game wants to give me the partially eaten cheese, I'd be fine with that as well. Ow! Yeah, okay, I should have checked. That's my bad. Baby Mimic, help! Do the thing he's doing. Pull out your 2 guns. Alright, we've got the Helix weapon here. Okay, well I picked up the fossilized gun, and now we have an AK-47, which is fine. Where's the actual shop? I need to buy a key. I mean, the AK-47's fine. It does what you would think it does. Turns out that if you're, if your goal is to commit a murder, an automatic rifle is a good way of doing that thing. Who would have thought? Boy, we haven't really been offered anything cool in the shops either on this run, I feel like. It's just been kind of a dismal, Okay. Jesus. This is the chest teleporter? You know what? At this point in the run, I think I'd rather just keep this thing. The good news is we completed that hunt really, really quickly. I can't believe I didn't notice that that was a mimic. I feel so ashamed of myself. Alright, how much are you charging for your stuff over here? 98. Okay, so we do not have the option of buying this before going into the boss. I think we're not going to heal. I'm hoping that we can do the boss and then go heal. Although, do we have vending machine health? No, we do not. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can beat this boss on 3 full hearts. Okay, Wallmonger can be difficult. We are now firing a cactuar at him. I am noticing that the Mimic is eating bullets, which is cool. I am all in favor of that. Nope. We can be pretty aggressive with our blanks, although maybe not quite that aggressive. Man, I wish we could cause explosions more regularly in like a controllable way. I wish we could do anything in a controllable way. Because we are so close to... Okay. We are so close to winning. Flawlessly. Okay, that's really great for us. I just realized that we're not really getting any hegemony credits on this one. Okay, mass shotgun. I like mass shotgun. Let us... Hey, we found it. Okay, well, now we don't need to be healed anymore. I guess let's just move on. We only have 86 casings, so we don't get to pick up the other amulet, which I do feel a little bummed out about. How much would table tech be? We can afford this. We probably won't be able to buy anything really cool on the next floor if we do take this, though. Yeah, alright, let's just move on. That's definitely one of the better table techs. But we will abandon it in the hopes of finding something actually really cool on floor 5 here. But this run's going really smoothly, actually. He says, because apparently he wants to tempt fate. Thank you for your service. I will say that, I mean, this mode is a little challenging at times, but it's certainly not nearly as bad as challenge mode. I do want to win on challenge mode, by the way. I just didn't do the thing. All I had to do was press dodge there, and I just didn't press it. We may add complete challenge mode to the list of the list of goals. Okay, we need to be minus a couple enemies here. There's too much stuff happening. Oh, we got a railgun. Oh good, this is the bouncy railgun. The super powerful one. You can see it's got a lot more fancy red bits on it than the prototype had. Yeah, that's what that gun does. It's quite good. I like it very much. Yeah, I really like this Mimic. And I think the lesson we can learn here is that you should just be yourself. Don't let anybody tell you that you should be more similar to one of their other followers. You too could be as cool as a tiny fake treasure chest that vomits death. Really, nothing fun in the shop at all. I guess explosive rounds are cool. We might be able to get to that much money. Yep, I'm going to need that. I am now a bullet who is carrying a bullet who is as large as the bullet that he is. Sometimes strange things happen here in the Gungeon. That's not ideal. I do like fighting this guy in a room where there's cover, though. Oh! Extremely common explosions that are almost kind of predictable. It's a shame you don't get a slowdown on every explosion. I guess I'm saying it's a shame now, but I would also get extremely annoyed if it did work that way. How did I do that? How did I manage to dodge in slow motion and notice that it was going to be a problem and then go, you know what, I should dodge again, but definitely into a direction where there's still bullets. This is a bad gun. I need help. Somebody call an adult or a gunsmith or something. There's this purple wizard dude, and he keeps trying to put his hands all over me, and for some reason, all I have is a pot of peas. It's like that nightmare I keep having. Oh, Jesus. Sir, please. Please, I just need you to... I need this to be over. Alright, now you've done it. Now you're getting disintegrated. Ow. Of course, that gun was good, so it has to go away instantly. Did I just take 3 full hearts of damage from that boss? Is that what just happened there? I think it might be. Ugh. But hey, at least he gave us the letter R. This is the guy who gives you a chest sometimes when you blank? Darn it. A weapon chest is actually nothing, you jerk. We got a chest and it was green, and I was like, oh, this is perfect. Yeah. That's right. Taste my fish of... nope, I was doing it again. You really just can't say, like, noun of love. There's no situation where it's okay. So the mahogany here, I believe, is considered to be pretty low tier in the game's tiering system, which is why we're seeing it a lot. But I honestly think it's one of the better guns, in my opinion. I like it quite a bit. I'm always happy to see it. You know, it does little explosions. It shoots out a projectile that mostly goes where you target it, and then also 2 other projectiles that similarly do that thing. Oh, this is the Patriot. Okay, so we really want to just hold the button down with this thing. Especially since we have infinite ammo. Well, the good news is they'll both just burn to death. We can probably afford to spend a key on him, but I guess we don't have to make the decision right this second. Alright, good work, Mimic. Oh good, ammo. Okay, who else is left? Oh! You don't hit the ground right away after a slide? I was not able to jump again. Even with my double jump boots. Boy, if we could just keep one gun for long enough for me to actually fire something. Yeah, we can go ahead and open that. Of course, it's a gun chest. I mean, the dragon's not that hard. We can probably get through this. Gee, I wonder which room you have to bust into that from. It would be worth figuring it out. There's a chest and also a blank in there. Okay, it's this side. Get our blank back. Oh, and we've got the dueling pistol. This weapon is bad. I think. I think I remember this weapon being bad. It fires one projectile, and it like bounces around a lot, but it doesn't really do that much damage. And you can see how long the reload is. It's not super long for a weapon, but for a single-shot weapon that only does the damage that this does, like the damage per magazine is very bad. Also, sometimes it doesn't do any damage, like when you completely fail to hit the enemies with it. I just knew it. I had a feeling that one of those... Oh, apparently several of those apparent statues were going to turn out to be traps in here. Oh my god. The Gungeon is a terrible place. Do not come here. Mimic's out here saving our life, though. Get him, Mimic. He's very confused about the nature of our relationship. Whew, okay. You know, it could be worse. Crown of Guns is not my favorite gun, but it could be a lot worse. Please kill quickly. A cursed spider has so much health. Just die! Okay, we managed to keep him charmed for that entire time. That's not the same thing as him being dead. Wow. Pretty high chance to charm on that thing. I'm just kind of pulling out all the stops here. We're in a sort of desperate position. I do feel a little bit better with my Heck Blaster by my side, though. Now I'm being punished. I'm being punished for having positive feelings. Yeah, get him. Wow, he's a good runner. Mages do a lot of cardio. Come on, stupid gun. There we go. Trying to just like body check him until we've done enough damage for our gun to change. Please die. What are you even shooting at, buddy? He seems a little confused. He did just kind of like vomit death in all directions, which is not that bad as strategies go. But he could focus a little bit. You're kidding me. There are more enemies in this room. And I still have this stupid dueling pistol. Okay, well this is a real gun. Oh boy. Should I take this or am I just gonna get myself killed? You know what? All we have to do is fight the dragon. I feel better off without it. Maybe that's stupid, but I just feel better off without it. Okay, we have a synergy. Is it a synergy with... Okay, it's a synergy with an item we get to keep. That's good. Did I really just take damage? Man. So I don't know what this synergy does, but I am heartened by its existence. Our airstrike is already pretty cool. And I like the idea that we could have an even cooler one. I'm not seeing a lot of value from the explosive bullets yet, but to be fair, since we got it, we have mostly had things that already explode. So we can probably go and give our last key to our buddy here. And get another thing. Indeed I do. Okay, you gave me gun boots. They go down well. Double down. That's right. What if I had 2 pairs of boots on, even though I just barely have feet? So these improve your dodge roll by adding bullets. You know, the same way you can improve all things. A hero from the distant past used these gun boots to descend a mysterious abyss. After many years, like all gun artifacts, they made their way to the Gungeon. By the way, Downwell, the game these come from, is super cool, and it's, like, almost free. You should really check it out. So, what they do is they make you shoot bullets behind you. And then also sometimes our bullets explode, because we have explosive bullets. And we have these double... Yeah, this is pretty good. We can do a lot of our fighting just by rolling. Unfortunately, our Yari launcher just got traded out, but at least it got traded out for a gun that's pretty good. More guns! More guns! I'm gonna save the airstrike for a moment when it seems a little bit more relevant, like now. Oh, I see! I just rolled... I was actually fine. I didn't need to do anything. I rolled right into that. Boy, I'm just getting hit by everything. Just more bullets. Just fire more bullets. I don't even know what's happening right now. It's very confusing. Okay. I don't understand this video game. I'll shoot him with more stuff? Why is he not taking... Like, the rockets are not exploding. Shouldn't they be exploding? It's changing my gun so frequently, I can't even... I don't have time to look at what I'm doing to him. I have to be paying attention to me. Okay. We have a full heart. I can do this on a full heart. I can. We have done this without taking damage so many times. Apparently, it took damage there for some reason, despite the fact that I was definitely in mid-roll as I went over the bullets. Oh my god, what a bad gun. You're kidding me, it's gonna make me do this again with this stupid... Oh my god. What on earth is happening to my... The random slowdown, because I guess the Mimic is causing explosions, is actually really dangerous. It does seem to be changing our gun arbitrarily while we're dodging, even though we're not dealing damage, so that's pretty strange. But hey, we did it. We beat the dragon, and that's a one run. That counts as something. We made it through ridiculous princess mode. Also, we unlocked Blasphemy for all the other characters to find, which is awesome, because that's awesome. Also, Gunther, which is, I guess, the unlock for finishing this mode. Well, let's go and defeat our past. We do have the bullet, right? Yes, we do have the bullet. Okay. We may or may not actually defeat this past the first try. I don't remember what it is, or even... I seem to remember the bullet not having a past. I thought I remembered that the two extra characters didn't have pasts. Maybe they were added in the expansion, maybe they were added some other time. Maybe he still doesn't? I don't know. I was kind of surprised when the robot had one. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see what's happening. We'll see what's up here. It's entirely possible they always had pasts, too, and I just have a terrible memory. Because we know for a fact I have a terrible memory. Look at that. We're like a tiny baby form of the bullet that killed the Lich and caused the whole thing. I wonder if this bullet is the bullet that killed the Lich and caused the whole thing, actually. So we're in the Gungeon proper, in the past. Boy, this looks like a certain other game. Oh, my younglet, only you can save us. I tried to wield our ancestral weapon, but its design is alien to me. When I aim and fire, it just stabs me in the head. Even though it has lost much of its great power. It is said that it can reflect the magic of that dark wizard. Okay, I see what we're doing here. I fear all is lost, but perhaps you can succeed where I have missed. The truest way a bullet can fail. Alright, buddy. We got it. To the point. Not exactly what he was. Okay, so this is a wooden blasphemy. This is not the master blasphemy. Does it have a different entry? Not really. Okay, well, you know what we must do. Oh, this sucks. I don't want to do this at all. Put your thing away. Let me get in there and give him a couple of cracks. Then we gotta back up. Okay. Now that we're down to 1, we can get a little bit more damage in. Okay, we've done it. That's the end, right? Oh, it's not going to make me push it aside. Okay. I guess it's not okay to assume that all of your audience has played Link to the Past. So, it's you. The bullet person. Yep, that's me. The spell is almost complete. Soon my quick-draw master rises. All bulletkin will be slaves to his grandeur. To be fired by his will. I have learned from your undead master, but I am not his kind. There's a lot of emphasis, weird emphasis, in the speech in this section. The usurper shall soon reign. Turn back now. Return to your chamber and rejoin. There's a lot of talking going on here. Yes, I can stop you. Go ahead on. I assume that is a line from one of the older Zelda games. I don't remember that one specifically. Alright, buddy. I know your deal. I'm gonna smash these. Okay. So we have to wait for him to do a specific attack and then bat it back at him. That's the way we're gonna really do damage here. This'll be it, probably. Yeah, you know. Hey, you remember when our game was like that other game? This is not the correct attack. I need you to please do the one that I can hurt you with. You know, if he just never does that other spell, he'll be invulnerable. Okay, it seems like we are maybe gonna be just fine here. Oh. I wish I could switch hands. If I had made that swing with my left hand, we would have been fine. Unfortunately, I think we have to do another one after the next one as well. So we might be here for a minute. But seriously, if you're this guy, why do you ever do the attack that can be reflected with a wooden sword? Like, even beyond learning what's happening in this fight, and like, you know, having some sense of strategy, like, why would you even learn a spell that can be reflected by a wooden sword? Okay, that was remarkably easy. Is that really it? That can't be it. Hold on. Yeah, there must be another thing here. Okay, here we go. This looks more like the thing. Boy, I hope this isn't very hard. Evil King Cannon. Yep, fair enough. Take that. Uh-oh, bats. Okay. His shots also get caught on random floor debris, which I guess I should be trying to avoid. What is this? What is he doing? Making spinny bullets. And then they spin back in and then turn into bats. Okay, that's pretty cool. This bat gun thing he has going on is pretty neat. I'm digging it. Stop. Stop. Ow. Well, I think we're beating him on damage output. Seems like if I just play it safe, we'll be okay. We do have 2 blanks, also. So dodge the bats. This seems like maybe... Oh! Well... That feels like poor sportsmanship to me. Okay, stop with the bats now, please. I know I said the bats were cool, but now I am sick of them. Okay. So he keeps reflecting me off of him in a way that's going to push me into one of these pits. Because the blasphemy is still doing that thing that it always does, where it... oh, I'm going to die. Yep. Where when you attack with it, it moves you forward a step. So unfortunate. Okay, that's probably pretty doable. Let's head back to the breach. The good news is we won one of the special modes. That's progress. We also did a frightful hunt, like, really quickly. Maybe the fastest frightful hunt of all time. Could you... Excuse me, sir, could you... Thank you. Looks like you finished. Yes. What now? A duel to the death with the dreaded gun nut. Best 25 in righteous combat and return with the favor of your peers. Sorry, the gun nut? Which guy is that? I would expect that phrase to describe roughly everyone down here. Okay, gun nut. These guys are bulletkin. These guys are key bulletkin. Get him! I do kind of just, like, have all of my reason replaced with a red fog when I see one of these guys. Here you get shot grubs, your ashen shotgunkin, the executioner, these hooded shells. Is that what's going on there? Been granted minor ammomantic power. What looks like a gun nut? None of these enemies look like a nut. The arrowkin are primitive bulletkin from ancient days. Paintings found on cave walls have led credibility to the theory that ancient Gungeoneers were bison-like in appearance. Alright, that's pretty good. I'm down with that. These are blobulons, leadbulons, poopbulon. Oh, is that what he is? Is he... When he spins like that, he's like spinning off poop particles at us? Oh, I hate these guys even more now. GG, Cubulon, Cubuled. Boy, are you gun nuts? No, you're Gungerers, I know that. Gunsingers. Jamerlengo. What on earth is that supposed to be? The grotesque pinnacle of gunsinger magic. There's probably a reference being made in here to an enemy from another game or something. I don't know what that would be. A whiz-bang. Of course, we know all about the mimic. Oh, the gun fairies. Pot mimics. I thought they lived in... Yeah, they live inside pots. They're not mimics of pots. Bullet. Kohler. The Great Bullet Shark. I appreciate this, you never get to see them coming up from below. Tombstoner. The Gun Cultist. Occasionally passive, but often an ally with the gun dead to protect the Gungeon's treasures. Many cultists learn the secret of the dodge roll from Sir Manuel. He should be a worse teacher. Make my life a little bit easier. Oh, here we go. Okay, this guy. This is a gun nut. Is that a nut, or... His head is supposed to be like an acorn? Why is he okay. Commands lesser gun dead with the authority of the Bullet King, and patrols the halls of the Gungeon with a mighty blade forged from pure bullets. Yeah, okay, I can see what they're doing here. The idea that a sword is better because it's forged from bullets is very silly, but it's extremely in keeping. Okay, so kill those guys. We can kill those guys. Hell, we can kill everybody. Oh, our friend's back. Hey man, how you doing? Starpew and Helix bullets. I'm kind of down with a thing called a Starpew, but also, I wonder if we should just buy the Helix bullets, because we should probably do another challenge mode on the next run. Like this guy. Hold on, what is this? Some kind of little trophy? Oh, there's one for each of them, so it's just like if you have beaten that mode. What is your deal again, Tonic the Sledge Dog? Ever feel like things are a little slow around here? Ever feel like rolling around at the speed of sound? Want to go fast? I think everything is fast enough, thanks. I guess we'll try this next. Yes, I'm too slow. I hear you. Not the first time I've been told. Alright, that's going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Come back next time. We're going to try to get to the bullets past again, and I guess we're going to do it at the speed of sound? Honestly, it sounds terrifying. We'll see you then.